So we had just moved to Salina. We had been here about 2 months. Moved here for a job. I just graduated college. We had our first kid. He was about 18 months old. And woke up to a phone call one morning that my mom had been murdered in her house. It's just really shocking. Never really expect to hear, that kind of information. Was not prepared in any way or fashion. We're in a new town. We're new parents. Marlena, I hadn't even told anybody yet. We were pregnant with our second child, so we just had all these new things being thrown at us. New town. Mom was gone. Have a kid. Pregnant. Really, just a perfect scenario. I just really kind of started this downward spiral. I didn't know how to handle all these new things, and just really struggled. I didn't know what to do.
For me, it was a very, very lonely, very sad time, and it was difficult to handle, and I tried it on my own for a long time. Ran out of ideas. I couldn't do it anymore. It was not in my power or my ability to handle it or even support my husband the way that he was needing. I was at the point where I was out of ideas and I was ready to just leave. I was ready to take the kids and leave. I was feeling that very much so one day at church when I asked for help, and a friend of mine told me about At Stake, and it was an answer to prayer, and we are still here and together because of it. It's still hard, but now we have support and the tools that we need, and just ongoing relationship and love that helps us to continue and keep it going.
John 8:31-32 says that when you seek me and follow my ways, I will show you the truth, and the truth will set you free. And I would have never moved to Salina on my own. God kind of had to secretly show me, hey man, there's this great job up here. He had to break me to get me to where I was vulnerable enough to ask for help, to where I had a need, to where I saw the things that were important enough to me, like my wife and my child, to admit that I had a need, something that was worth saving in my eyes. And I'm still going down the road. I'm still walking down the path and learning the things that I need to do and where I'm supposed to go, how I'm supposed to get there. And I wouldn't have found those things if those things didn't happen. We didn't eventually get to the point where we came to At Stake. God's still working.
It comes from a confidence that we have in each other and our relationship and God, and the fact that He's in control, and we've learned how to let go and stop trying to be in control ourselves. And I learned how to maybe try to see things from His side. I learned how to pray when I have run out of ideas, when it's obviously not something I can handle. I've learned how to ask God for help in those times, and He always does, and He always speaks to me, and and just helps me to understand that I'm in a relationship with another human being that has come from a whole other background, and I'm here as support. I'm not here as the other side.
So I would just like to thank everyone who supports At Stake Ministries, prayerfully, financially, whatever role you play, helping with facilities, mowing the grass, whatever is done out here that fills the need is very important. There's no doubt in my mind I wouldn't be married anymore to my wife, and I can't imagine that as the last thing I wanted for my kids and my spouse. It was heartbreaking to see all these things happening, but I couldn't do anything to stop it. I was lost. I knew the Lord. I knew all these things, but all the things that had happened at once, it was overwhelming. I didn't know what to do. And like I said, just as the Lord moved us here and moved us to At Stake Ministries, there's no doubt in my mind this is what saved our marriage. The devil was trying to break our family, and he was going to succeed. We were here, and he led us to At Stake Ministries, and he gave me the tools and the people, the things I needed to save my family, to get away from the cycle that I was very much a part of.
Yeah, I would encourage support of this ministry. I plan to always somehow be a part of At Stake, whether it's asking for help or being here as a support. I can't just leave it behind, and it has made such an impact in my life and has been such a positive thing, and in turning our marriage around and our family, and just where all of that was going, that I want to always be a part of it in some way, whether it's praying for them, or being here and just saying, I'll do something for you, or I encourage that for everybody. Anybody that has been thinking about it, it is a blessed ministry. It is something that God is very much involved in, and He is blessing it, and it is obvious. And it's amazing, and the work they do is amazing, and the lives that get impacted, and just the domino effect after that, how those lives impact other lives and other lives, and it's got me on fire to do more and to help other people, and I have such a heart for other young mothers and families, and it's all because of this, and it's amazing, and I believe in it 100%.